Chapter 2, Darkness. I'm still sitting on the porch when Dad drives the ute back to the back of the house and loads Grandma's suitcase into the bed of it. Back in the kitchen, he removes Casper, the taxidermy python, from the display case and packs him, leaving all the other snake things behind. He catches me watching from the porch. "There's only enough room for us to bring one suitcase each," he says. "Can I help you pack?" I shake my head and go to my bedroom, turn my music up and ignore him and Grandma. We don't have that many belongings. When the hotel guests stopped coming, Dad sold almost everything, even the piano. Still, they stay up late into the evening packing. Near 10 o'clock there's a loud knock on the door. Dad enters. He turns the music off and perches at the edge of the bed on Mum's patchwork quilt. "You can be angry at me all you want, but you still have to pack." He waits. I remain silent and seething. "I don't have time for this, Ruby," he says, pressing his palm against his forehead. "Go away," I say, and bury my head under my pillow. "I'll pack for you if I have to. We're leaving in the morning," says Dad. Outside, a distant car engine rumbles. I lift my head. From the window, I see a tiny dot of light moving through the darkness towards the house. Our driveway stretches for miles. We haven't had any guests or visitors for at least a few months now. Dad's body stiffens. He runs to the window and yanks the curtains closed. Flattening himself against the wall, he lifts the curtain slightly and peers outside. "It's too late," he says. Grandma bursts into the room. "Have you seen? They're here." "Who?" I ask, at the same time as Grandma asks. "What do we do?" "We go now," says Dad. "Who's here?" I ask again. He ignores my question. "Get Polly on her lead," he says. "Quickly," says Grandma, ushering me towards the stairs. "But I haven't packed yet." "Just grab what you can," says Dad. "But..." My voice trails off and I stand there swaying, my heart pounding. "Ruby, we need to leave." He raises his voice. There's a fear in his eyes that makes me listen and jerks my body into action. "Don't be seen in the windows," he says. Why is Dad afraid of them? "Ruby," hisses Grandma out the stairs. "Quickly now!" I dart to my cupboard. I only have seconds to decide what to take. I snatch up some jeans and a few tops. I know it's hot in India. I stuff my mini torches into my pocket. I'll need those. And my camera. I stop in the doorway, rush back and grab a photo of me and Mum from the bedside table, along with Mum's quilt. With my arms full, I sprint down the stairs, leaving everything else behind. My whole life. Grandma fastens Polly's lead and passes it to me. Dad guides us silently out of the back door. The night air is still except for bats flitting in and out of the trees and the sound of the car driving towards our house. The building blocks us from sight, but I still see flashes from the moving car's lights in the distance. We have to cross the back garden to reach the ute. I stamp my feet instinctively to warn any snakes that were coming. "Not tonight," whispers Dad. "Tonight we take our chances with the snakes." We follow each other in line. The night's darkness wraps itself around me, squeezing my insides. My breath quickens. There are 3 things I've been scared of since I lost Mum. The first is darkness. I reach out to grab the back of Grandma's coat with one hand. My jacket rustles. My other fingers find the torch in my pocket and grip it nervously. Polly's ears prick up. "Shh," I whisper to her. "Quiet now." She crouches low to the ground, staying close to my side. Dad opens the ute doors and we pile inside one after the other and sit in a row in the front. Polly, excited by a night outing, wags her tail at me before jumping onto my lap. We pull the door gently closed and it clicks shut. Dad starts the engine. It's loud at first, then settles to a hum. Did they hear? He keeps the headlights turned off. I glance at the moving lights. They must be only a few minutes away now. "Everyone, hold on," says Dad. "We're going off-road." He drives in darkness through the bush, down one of the trails we haven't used in a long time. It's overgrown and bumpy. The moon casts just enough light to see the shadows of the ditches. We meet eyes in the rear-view mirror. "Don't worry," says Dad. "I know these paths like the back of my hand." We bump over rocks. The ute tilts to one side as the wheel spins slowly up a verge. I turn and stare at our house through the rear windows. We drive away, rattling along the dirt road. We weave deeper and deeper into the bush until I can't even see the house anymore. We're silent in the car, as if the people might be able to hear us. They'll be in the house now. I imagine them touching Mum's things and swallow. "What did you do?" I asked Dad under my breath. He's silent. I watch his profile. His jaw is tight and crawls until Grandma quietly asks, "Do you think they saw us?" "I don't know. Just let me think," he says, gripping the steering wheel. I turn and focus behind us, searching for any signs we're being followed. All I can see is darkness. After about 20 minutes, we reach the main road, and Dad switches on the headlights. We're joining the highway. There are no other cars in sight. He turns onto it and presses the accelerator. We speed up, getting further and further away from home. Who are they? I ask. Why are we running away from them? He sighs. I borrowed some money from people that I thought were my friends, he says. Finally. They want it back. So pay them, I say. It's not that simple, says Dad. They want more now. I check behind us again. I'm still staring backwards at the dark road when Dad slams on the brakes and we're all thrown forward. I grip onto the seat. Grandma yelps as Polly falls on her. I turn forward just in time to see the ute skidding towards a big grey object in the middle of the road. The car veers to the side as Dad spins the steering wheel. We slide closer and closer, and I'm sure we're going to collide. This is it. I scrunch my eyes shut. Not again. Please, not again.